Russell O'Halloran, RH Wood Floors. A little bit about site preparation, client side, before we would sand a wood floor. When we come in to sand a wood floor, we will sand the complete floor, so from one wall of the room to the other. Now, if you have a big piece of furniture that's going to be there, 10, 15 years, it doesn't necessarily need to come out. You will resand the floor every 10 to 15 years. So if it's too big to move, simply leave it. If it's on the border, we can work around it. If you have something in the middle of the room, a great big table, whatever, generally it needs to come out. If it's a kitchen island that never moves, it can stay. But if it's furniture, it gotta go. We got to be able to sand from one side of the room to the other, and it's particularly important when we coat. You fundamentally want 3 sheets of glass across your entire floor, 3 coats of varnish. So if something is in the way that we have to stop midway, you will always get a line in the middle of the floor, and that line can look absolutely horrendous, to be honest. So your room needs to be out. Like a maximum furniture will take 2 to 3 hours to move out. When we sand, we have all the latest dust-free sanding gear, so we have virtually no dust. But if you want to be 100% with no dust, the curtains need to come down, the pictures need to come down. Generally it doesn't happen, but if you want no dust, they're the processes we need to follow. Also, when we sand, we leave the windows, doors open, so we get a cross breeze as well. So if any dust does escape, it's diluted with the current flowing through. It also helps our varnish to dry. What to expect when we arrive? We will arrive, introduce ourselves, talk through what we're going to do. You don't actually necessarily need to be there. Over half the time people aren't there. It's nowadays, do you use up your annual leave to be there, or can you go and work? You can go and work. We were absolutely, whatever suits you, suits us. We're absolutely happy with your choice of whether to be there or not. The only particular time you must be there is when we stain a floor. A picture of a stain will never show the true colour of the stain. So if we're going down the staining route, you got to be there. Maybe pop back during lunchtime. Maybe if it's a big job at the end of the day, go through it. We'll lay down a couple of samples. Other than that, listen, we try to keep it as hassle-free for you as we can. So if you need to work, go and work. If you need us on the phone, give us a call. Whatever works for you will work for us. In relation to how long we'll be there, it all depends on the size of the floor. We will advise when we're quoting how long it will take. We do generally stick to those timelines unless something very unexpected pops up. Staining will be longer because the stain needs to dry overnight. Varnishing, depending on the varnish, it may dry overnight, or we may be able to get 3 coats on in a couple of hours. And that is what to expect when you're sanding your wood floor. I'm Russell O'Halloran, RH Wood Floors.